Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 has been out for a while, but I decided I'd finally make the Season 2 size comparison. I did one for Season 1, make sure to check that out, but I'm doing it again for Season 1. So we're going to go backwards because I upload this on my other channel, but going forwards, I guess, from smallest to biggest, but we're going to go from biggest to smallest now with Brachiosaurus, which is like 50 meters in height. Now I should remember all the heights considering I was working on this animation for like 2 days, but I've forgotten them. So there'll be checkpoints below. I'll write them in there. I've forgotten because I accidentally deleted. Once I was done with it, I saved the wrong file, so I only have half the creatures and only half the details there. So I've completely forgotten. I'm gonna have to research once again, but it'll be alright. You know, we just went through Parasaurolophus Lux, now Stegosaurus. Really cool. I really love all the wide variety of things in Season 2. And you'll notice, we've gone from Brachiosaurus to Para, but we've skipped T-Rex. T-Rex isn't on the list. It's crazy that Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 is like the first piece of Jurassic media without a T-Rex in it. It's crazy, even though it has T-Rex logo, T-Rex intro. But yeah, here's Allosaurus. That's kind of a big bad, but that was the Season 1 big bad. We only see it in a flashback sort of sequence, but I'm going to count it because it was in a Season 2 episode, even if it was a flashback. But yes, Nasutoceratops does also appear in the Earnest breakout scene, and in this animation you're going to see some models that may be off, like, you know, the Pteranodon. I don't have the Jurassic World colors, or I think I do, but they're like buried under a lot of files, so I'm just using the Jurassic Park 3 color scheme. Also, Kentrosaurus is the Jurassic World live model because I could not get a hold of the Pierce one, so if anyone could help me, join my Discord, please send it over to me. And also Earnest. I have Earnest in this animation, but as a dinosaur, it's a little weird. Anyway, that was Sinoceratops. This is Pachyrhinosaurus, using the Jurassic World Facts app model. Really glad I have the Facts app models, especially the Majungasaurus one, because that Majungasaurus model has gotten me a lot of views. But Ouranosaurus, and you're probably like, wait, Ouranosaurus? I don't remember it being in Season 2. Well, that's because it's kind of there as a little Easter egg. It was meant to be in Episode 2, I think. You could even see it in the concept art, but they decided to take it out. I figured I'd just put it in this video just for the fun of it, considering it was meant to be there but wasn't. So yeah, but something that was in Season 2, you can see that Suchomimus there. But also Majungasaurus. I'm surprised. Majungasaurus was only in 2 episodes. Of course, mentioned in other episodes, but it was only in Episode 1 and Episode 6. So I know some people saw Episode 1 early. That means they really only got to see it in Episode 6 for a new on-screen appearance, and it just fought the Suchomimus, which was interesting. I do like Majungasaurus 1 because it was the last Majungasaurus left, at least that we know of. Whereas Suchomimus, there were 3 Suchomimuses. There was the grey one from Season 1. There was that orange one that survives the Stegosaurus fight, and then there's the yellow one that dies to the Majungasaurus. So there's still 2 Suchomimuses left. It's not that big a deal. And then also, yes, Ceratosaurus. You're probably wondering, where was Ceratosaurus in Season 2? Once again, it was in that concept art with Ouranosaurus, so it was meant to be in the episode. But I'm guessing they took it out. Maybe they want to save it for Season 3, you know? I think that's possible considering they made multiple toys of it. We had card art in Captives for it for Chaos Theory, and also a Mattel toy too, actually a mini as well. Also, here's the Leucistic Baryonyx. This is another one of my favorite models that I have, the Leucistic Baryonyx and Major Majungasaurus. I'm very happy I have those. And, you know, all you have to do is grab the eyes and just put them inside where the brain would be. It's a little weird, but no one's really gonna know. You know, and it's just a model. It's not going to feel anything. But here, as I said, I did use the Jurassic World Live Kentrosaurus because it was the only one I could get a hold of. Whereas, you know, in the show, it is once again Pierce. I'm surprised they didn't do a new color. You know, I did see concept art. They were considering green colors and stuff. We did even have a Mattel green Kentrosaurus for Chaos Theory, but we didn't get it. Also, Geba the Gallimimus. Really awesome that the Gallimimus finally got some spotlight in this season. I couldn't be bothered repainting it to be Geba, so I just used one that has some sort of black pattern. Yeah, it's kind of like an inverted Gallimimus, where instead of being orange with black stripes, it's black with orange stripes, so it's cool. And then here is Red. I'm really glad Red was finally in this season. We finally get to learn where Red was, because Red was not with her squad back in season 1. So I'm excited to see them hopefully meet up in season 3. But here we have Monolophosaurus. This one was kind of, I wasn't expecting it entirely to appear in season 2. I was expecting another version of Monolophosaurus, which is hint hint, this may be for season 3. But Monolophosaurus nonetheless appeared in season 2, so that was awesome to see. And they acted as guard dogs of sorts. It was very, very interesting. But yes, here's the Pteranodon. I did say I used the Jurassic Park 3 model, but I feel it kind of fits because this one kind of did have a brown color in the show, and it only lasted for like 5 seconds before it gets killed by Suchomimus. It was so annoying. It was in a poster and it looked like Giraud as well, but you know, apparently it was just AI and it was all that build up just for a 5-second scene. You know, a bit of a letdown, but it was still fun to see a brown Pteranodon nonetheless. But Stygimoloch also only gets like a 1-second sort of scene in this season. It of course got like a full episode last season, but it's interesting to see how short of scenes they can make for some dinosaurs. But yeah, I figured this would just be for fun. I'll add in the Hippopotamus, considering it's one of the main models they did make, you know, one of the stronger ones. It's basically, it isn't a dinosaur, but for some reason the Jurassic World social media was considering it a dinosaur and were putting it in polls and stuff, so I was like, I'll just put it in this for the fun of it, why not? And then here, Dimorphodon, this appeared in the scene where they attack Yaz in episode 7 at night, so very cool stuff. And then Lystrosaurus, you're probably like, Lystrosaurus? Well, it was in the embryo kind of area, and it was confirmed the models did say they were Lystrosaurus models, so I figured I would add Lystrosaurus in because it basically is in season 2. So we've gone into diminutive species each season so far. So Atrociraptor in season 1, Lystrosaurus season 2. I'm guessing we're going to Bison Valley next, so we'll probably get a ton there. And then Compsognathus, except this season Compsognathus actually had a name. There was one that lasted for like a couple seconds, but that was just in Africa, but its name was Gordon the Compsognathus, and it lost its foot, I do believe, and had a cone so it wouldn't scratch it. And then here, I've even put in Bumpy's egg, which I do believe is Smoothie the Ankylosaurus, the name for that Ankylosaurus. And I'm kind of going with an orange-brown color just because we recently got a Lego small baby Ankylosaurus at the start of 2024. So I assume it might be those colors. I could be wrong, but who knows. And then also, Earnest. I made him a Velociraptor, so it's got the purple colors of the mask and stuff. Just for fun, just to promote my video. Go Earnest, watch the 2 music videos. I made 2 of them. Together they've reached 10k, but yeah, thank you so much. Watch up here, and I will see you all later. Bye everyone.